Hello, my nerdlings. If you're new here, my name is Nikki. Welcome to my channel where we get nerdy. Today, we are going to do my May TBR, but we're not going to play Plinko like I normally do, or Tabrinko. May is my birthday month, so I wanted to do something fun. Last year, I had my friend Chelsea from Chelsea Zhao play her To Be Rolled game for me for my birthday. And so this year, I decided to ask another good friend of mine if I held up books to him, like an option of 2 books, if he would choose for me. There are themes to each of these. I'm not going to give him synopsises because I'm sure he doesn't care. So I will have him pick, and then I will tell you what each of the books are about. So let me see if he's ready. Good thing I wasn't recording that part. Okay, you're ready?
Yeah.
All right. I'm not going to give you any synopsises. I'm just going to hold up the 2 books and give you like the code word that represents both of them. Sound fair?
Sure.
Okay.
So I get to see the cover and a code word.
Yeah.
Cool.
Like the theme. Turn on camera. There. If it's going to load. Is it loading? Agree and continue. NVIDIA broadcast. I don't know what this is. Okay, now it's working. All right, this one is vampires.
Ooh, The Serpent and the Wings of the Night.
Okay.
Cooler name.
All right. This one is billionaires.
Was that a B?
Yeah, billionaires. Like,
Gotcha.
lots of money.
The fine print.
Okay. Werewolves.
That time I got drunk and needed a love potion at a werewolf. For sure. That's really funny.
Okay, hockey.
I thought that was one book for a second. Oh, pucking around, dude, for sure, dude.
Should do this every time. This is fun. Cowboy.
Done and dusted.
And then lastly, pirates.
Pirates, dude. Let's go with Ship of Magic.
You had to pick the... Look how small this font is. And it's fucking 800 pages. Good thing I love you. Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay. So you just heard his choices. So Ship of Magic is the first book in the Live Ship Traders trilogy by Robin Hobb. This is about pirates, and apparently like the ships become sentient. I don't fully understand it, but I know it's like beloved in the fantasy world. Done and Dusted by Lila Sage says, for the first time in her life, Clementine Emmy Ryder has no idea what she's doing. She's accomplished everything on her to-do list. She left her small hometown of Meadowlark, Wyoming, went to college, and made a career for herself by doing her favorite thing, riding horses. But after an accident makes it impossible for her to go back into the saddle, she has no choice but to return to her hometown she always wanted to escape. So, you can see where this is going. Luke Brooks is Meadowlark's most notorious bad boy, bar owner, and bachelor. He also is the unofficial 5th member of the Ryder family. As Emmy's older brother's best friend, Luke spent most of his childhood antagonizing her. It's been years since he's seen her, but when she walks into his bar and back into his life, he can't take his eyes off her. Against his better judgment, he wants to do a whole lot more than just look at her. Emmy's got too much on her mind to think about romance, and Luke knows he should stay away from his best friend's younger sister. But what if Luke is just what Emmy needs to get her spark back, or will they go up in flames? And then he chose Pucking Around by Emily Rath. My name is Rachel Price, and 2 months ago, I walked away from the perfect man. Sweet, funny, and so sexy, he should be illegal. We shared one magical night, no names, no strings. I've never thought I'd see him again. I was wrong. As it turns out, Mr. Perfect is the Playboy grinder for the Jacksonville Rays, the NHL's hottest new hockey team. And thanks to the 10-month fellowship I just landed, I'm his new physical therapist. Imagine my anticipation as those familiar muscles walk toward me, the way my pulse races as he reaches out to shake my hand. The jerk doesn't even recognize me. Oh, snap. This is going to be the longest 10 months of my life, because now Mr. Perfect Mistake is determined to see every seductive trick to win me back. Meanwhile, I also have contended with his best friend, the surly team equipment manager, and exasperatingly stubborn, superstitious goalie who's convinced I'm his good luck charm. This is my chance to prove myself, and I'm not risking it for anything. But one unexpected night, one secret revealed, these men are ready to test all my limits. Still, I can't fall for a player, let alone all three. Or can I? Mikey chose a why choose? That's exciting. Then we have That Time I Got Drunk and Needed a Love Potion at a Werewolf. Cheesemaker Brie has the world's worst luck in love, which is how she ended up falling for a lactose intolerant werewolf in this raunchy, laugh out loud tale by the new star of rom-com fantasy. I read the first book in this series this past month and absolutely loved it. So I'm so glad he picked this one. Then I have The Fine Print by Lauren Asher. This is book 1 in the Dreamland Billionaires series. It says, Rowan, I'm in the business of creating fairy tales, theme parks, production companies, five-star hotels. Everything could be all mine if I renovated Dreamland. My initial idea of hiring Zara was good in theory, but then I kissed her. Things spiraled out of control once I texted her using an alias. Leon, get down or you're going to fall off the back of the couch. That was not part of the synopsis. By the time I realized where I went wrong, it was too late. People like me don't get happy endings, not when we are destined to ruin them. Zara. After submitting a drunk proposal criticizing Dreamland's most expensive ride, I should have been fired. Instead, Rowan Kane offered me a dream job. The catch? I had to work for the most difficult boss I ever met. Rowan was rude and completely off limits, but my heart didn't care, at least not until I discovered his secret. It was time to teach the billionaire that money couldn't fix everything, especially not us. And then lastly, I'm so glad he picked this one too, because I have been wanting to read it so bad. The Serpent and the Wings of Night by Carissa Broadbent. This is it says down here, for humans or vampires, the rules of survival are the same. Never trust, never yield, and always, always guard your heart. The Serpent and the Wings of Night is a tale of heart-wrenching romance, dark magic, and bloodthirsty intrigue. Sounds so good. Love this cover, too. So, these are our 6 must reads as chosen by Mikey, but also Akamath by Sarah J. Maas, because my niece Haley has been wanting me to read this series, and I read ACOTAR this past month, and I didn't love it, but I didn't necessarily hate it. It was very much a mid book. So she says it gets better in book 2. Just trust me, Ani. Book 2, it gets better. And it's like, all right. So I'm going to trust Pumpkin and put that on my stack too. So here is our May TBR. It looks thick, and I'm kind of intimidated. So make sure you like the video if you did. Comment down below if you've read any of these books and what your thoughts are. And if you have any book recommendations for me, hit the subscribe button if you want to see more. And until next time, you are loved and you are valid.